Hello everyone, this is Legimus here. So I don't play MvM a lot anymore. I occasionally do a tour, every couple of weeks. It's not as fun as I once found it, right? At a run-in, I guess, where the usual person being a bit of a jerk, in that he was referring to some kind of kick list he had when someone new joined, and was just acting like a complete jerk. And they wanted to vote kick him. We did not vote kick, and we turned around the kick on him, and he retry spammed. And if you don't know, you can retry spam and cancel a vote kick. You pretty much reset the round timer for the ready up, you keep yourself from getting banned from the game, and you can keep playing. And it's very hard to defeat. We only defeated it by having him retry, and then luckily someone else joined before he rejoined fast enough, or he gave up, one of the two. It's not a flawless strategy, it just is incredibly annoying to get through, and it's very immature. So fast forward about a week later, and I get 2 comments on my profile saying I've been added to a list, and the usual insults. Now, luckily, I had shadowplayed and was able to record most of the actual game, but it linked me to this site now. So my philosophy on this is that it's not great to advertise this type of thing, obviously, but I think it needs to be known that this is a thing that's happening, and it's very strange. So here's the website link. So this is apparently a kick list. So you have an about page here, standard about page. I guess the 3 main people running this thing. You have the kickers here, which I am not going to show, actually. So I guess these are the people that if you run into them and you're on the list, they'll try to kick you last wave. But the one I ran into, he'd kick the first wave, so I guess he's power hungry. Yeah, I'm not going to show this. If you want to go to the website and look at it yourself, you can, but I'm not trying to show these people off and what they're all about. But the kick list I'll show because it's stupid. So I guess you have the player here. It links to their Steam page, for example, the top one here. Here we go. It shows who added them, tags of the ad, and a comment on it. And sometimes they have screenshots of someone running a thing. So let's have a look. So I got added this. Let me just go to this first. So I was added by that person. I got the tags of ape, of being unintelligent. I'm trash. Bad at the game, more severe than bad, and F2. So I pressed F2 on a called vote where I should have pressed F1. And the note is 2 cities, 370 tours, that is correct. A trash demo who heavily relies on his medic something. Now, this medic was a stranger. This was a Luxembourg server, I believe. And they just kind of saw the tour number, and they healed me. They crits me because they knew, like, hey, this guy probably knows when he wants the crits, and I do. I'm gonna know. This guy had not as much influence because he resets his tours, which means he deletes his badge, so you don't see that little tour number there. And he's not going to get the respect for it. So that's unsurprising. Not being able to 3-man. I haven't really done that test. I haven't attempted a 3-man. I guess he's, assuming that I can't. Like, if I get a squad, maybe I could. I don't really care for it. It's not a thing on my list. Bad sticky placements. To the professionals, probably bad sticky placements. I'm not here to be elite and snipe it out. I just want to, like, play the game and have fun and do, like, some silly spots. And I may or may not have used extra dumb spots just to make you angry, because I know I would. And F2s... so I said no on a vote who sniped the game and kicks him, even though he had 23k damage at Scout after Wave 2 ended. Your damage on a non-damage class is not going to get my respect. What's going to get my respect is your treatment of others, and like just how you play the game. And playing the game arguably well doesn't get over the fact that you have a kick list and try to vote kick everyone in. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if the F2 tag should be here, because anytime that I pressed F2 on you, it literally did not matter. It was 4-2. If I were to say no, it was always 4-2, which is irrelevant. Trash and ape, that's fine. You can keep that. But I'm gonna refute F2. All right. But that's mine. The other medic who got in with me got in to this list as well, simply because he healed me, I believe. Here it is. So this was the medic who was healing me because I had a high torque count, and he got the tag of idle medic. 150 tours, 2 cities, so he knew what he was doing. Idle, he was told to switch to engineer. I don't know if that was the case. Kept pocketing trashy demo. We didn't have an NG for 2 waves. We did have an NG. He just didn't think the NG was good. And again, he takes insult to the fact that he did 23k damage as a scout after wave 2 instead of kicking trash high tower who sniped the game. He assumes, like, when he says snipe game, he means some rando who is on the list that came after him because he's acting like this to try to kick him out. That's what he means by sniped game. Also, this guy doesn't get an F2. Come on, get an F2. Come on. So, yeah, if you go through here, you have comments that are quite mean. I just can't believe this is entirely public. The tags are quite interesting. So let me find something here. Let me see if I can find the tags. Yeah, I found the filters here. So, again, I'm gonna block out all of the kickers. If you want to go find those yourself, you can, but I'm not going to advertise that. So you have tags, you have an aimbot, air blast, using the compression blast to troll, delay, or otherwise make the game harder. A lot of newer pyros do this. They delay sentry busters, which they think is useful, but really isn't, because the NG can usually just take care of it. If you're using it to troll, though, that's just funny. I ran into a group that called them bowling balls. And they just like tried to kill as many people as Sentry Buster, and everyone's having fun with it because, you know, 2 cities is pretty easy. Annoying, sure. Ape, arguing, Australian. So if you're just Australian, guys, you're gonna get put on the list. Bad, skill lacking, bad upgrades. If you're new at the game and don't know upgrades and you just, I don't know, join to have fun, you're gonna get this. This tag, legal property of someone else by obeying them all the time. So here's the thing: if you don't listen to anyone and just upgrade what you want to do and have fun, you have bad upgrades. If you do listen to someone who isn't them, you get this one. Yeah, you get cheater. You get if you're Christian, you get on this. F2 know about this one. French Canadian. So if you're from the Quebec region, you're on the list. If you're furry, you're on the list. That's not surprising by these standards. If you use the gas passer. If you got the golden frying pan and you're not one of these guys, because I know like a few people on this list who have gotten a golden pan and they're fine. So it's literally like, if you're not one of them and you got the RNG of getting a golden pan, you're getting on this list. Idle never presses F4 and dealt subpar damage. So if you're new at the game, you're just, yeah, you're idle. If you're medic and also idle, yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, so if you use Canteen, I use Canteen Specialist. Okay, never mind. It's without, if you don't use it. Okay. If you're below 18, you get put on the list. If you use Knockback Rage. If you leave games repeatedly. I don't really get this one. Person you get laughs from, but doesn't know they're the ones being made fun of, sure. Asking for meta setups when not needed. If you miss money on a scout. Just unintelligent. If you're an NA player, which I am, loud and unwanted usage of microphones, subpar damage, never F4s. I don't really see that to be stereotypical, but it's just like that person being not found that. You know, no 2-way, yeah. If you just don't use Kritzkrieg. This is a weird tag. I can't say it's wrong. But you probably want evidence before you just slap that on people. Popping med's not surprising. If you just play the 3rd class, you're bad, I guess. If you use the rage upgrade as heavy. Ah, okay. See, they duped a couple tags here. I don't know why. Oh, there's that. Unauthorized usage of retry command. So you have to be authorized, meaning you have to be part of their clique if you want to be able to grief like they do. Salty. If you just use the scored shot. Self-explanatory. They just have a tag that, this is even more click-like, because they just have a tag that's like, everyone gets it. You'll know, you'll know. Okay, bad, sure. If you shoot the Sentry Buster, if you're silly/foolish. Again, this is kind of a copy of this one up here. Know-it-all does not know. If you snipe games, regularly leaving games in order to hopefully land in a game in progress. See, that's more of just leaving and like re-queuing. Sniping, you're implying that they're joining one of your games and trying to grief you. So already you're mislabeling that. Not that, you know, they don't care. If you place your stickies wrong, you're on the list. If you've unauthorized idling in game by trade, if you trade items in this lobby, you're on the list. Trash talk. Troll, TVM. If you're just part of this MvM clan, you're on the list. Useless, you're on the list. Troll, you're on the list. Okay. I haven't quite done this yet. I haven't quite gone back into MvM since because I just haven't felt like playing it. So I don't know how common running into one of these people on the ban list are. But I'm curious to run an experiment to see just how common it is. I could go through this all day. Because apparently this just launched in this year, and it already has 758 people on this list. So here's my experience I had with it, with one of these people.
Oh, bring us in the trash. Welcome here. You're gonna get kicked. I don't fucking care. You snipe the game.
Hey, Stuck. You're all right, Doc. Need a sentry here. Incoming. I cannot wait! Thank you, Doctor! Cheers, mate! Appreciate it, Doc. Ready!
We're under attack. Protect this facility. 5, 4, 3.
Who is not ready? Thanks, Doc. Thank you, Doctor. Cheers, mate! Ready!
Hey, this does not look good here.
Go, go, go! Get going!
I did it.
Hey, thanks, Duck.
Oh yeah! Gotcha.
Y'all ready?
Thanks, Pally.
Who is not ready to fight? I love this doctor!
We're under attack.
Thanks, Duck.
Protect the facility.
You're all right, Doc.
Y'all ready?
I cannot wait. Let's go.
Go! Is everyone ready?
Incoming.
Hey, thanks, Duck.
Manco is under attack. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Pony up, boys!
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Who is not ready?
Yeah, I don't really know how, like, what the point of this is. They, in the comment, I don't know if I still have it saved, but it was along the lines of, they just want to kill the game faster. So it's not ironic. This has malice intent, but it's just really stupid. It's really, really stupid.